If you're over 60 and still drinking a glass of plain water before bed, you may be sabotaging your sleep and aging your brain faster than you think. This one innocent habit could be the reason you wake up at 2 a.m. every night and feel exhausted the next day, no matter how long you stayed in bed. Welcome back to Healthy Being, where we talk about real health after 60. No fluff, no scare tactics. Just facts, experience, and simple solutions that actually work. Today's topic might sound strange at first, but trust me, it could change your nights completely. We've always been told that drinking water is good for us, and it is during the day. But if you're still sipping a full glass right before bedtime, you may be unknowingly triggering restless nights, early wake-ups, and morning brain fog. Your body after 60 is not the same as it was at 30. The bladder becomes more sensitive. Kidneys don't concentrate fluids the way they used to, and your sleep hormones are lower than they once were. That late-night water? It might feel refreshing, but inside, it's setting off a chain reaction that pulls you out of deep, healing sleep. You wake up around the same time each night. You lie there staring at the ceiling. Your mind won't slow down. And the next morning, you're drained before the day even begins. But don't worry, there's a better way. Today, I'll walk you through 5 doctor-backed bedtime drinks that nourish your body, support your brain, and help you sleep through the night, naturally. Watch till the end to find the one that fits your body best. It might be simpler than you think. And hey, let me know in the comments. Type 1 if you've had trouble sleeping past 2 a.m., or 0 if your nights are peaceful. And if you care about your long-term health, hit that subscribe button, because small changes done right can make a big difference. Over 89% of Americans over 60 drink plain water before bed. But most of them have no idea that it could be the reason they can't stay asleep. And I get it, we're told our whole lives that water is healthy. We're told to drink more of it. Stay hydrated. Flush out toxins. Support digestion. Keep the skin young. And yes, water is essential, but only at the right time of day. Because what no one really talks about is what happens when you drink that full glass of water right before bedtime, especially after age 60. Your body isn't the same anymore. After 60, your systems become more sensitive, not weaker, just more responsive. Your bladder starts sending stronger signals, even when it's only slightly full. Your kidneys lose their ability to concentrate urine overnight. And your body makes about 60% less melatonin than it used to, the hormone that tells your brain it's time to rest. So even that small glass of water before bed can trigger a chain reaction. You fall asleep, but within a few hours, you're wide awake. And it's not just one bathroom trip. You toss. You turn. Your mind starts racing. And even if you fall back asleep, it's lighter, more fragile. You wake up the next morning still tired, even after 8 hours in bed. Let me tell you about Margaret. She's 72, from Phoenix, Arizona, a retired school teacher. 6 months ago, she came in complaining about poor sleep. She told me she'd wake up 3, sometimes 4 times a night. She felt foggy in the mornings. Sometimes she'd forget her grandkids' names. She thought it was just part of aging. Her doctor had recommended sleeping pills, but she didn't like the idea. She wanted to stay sharp, not groggy. So I asked her about her evening routine. She said she always drank a full glass of water before bed. She'd heard it was good to stay hydrated through the night. That one change, switching her drink, changed everything. We swapped her water for a calming, nutrient-rich bedtime drink. Nothing fancy. Just ingredients that her body actually needed at that time of night. Within the first week, Margaret started sleeping longer. By week 2, she wasn't waking up anymore. After a month, her family told her she seemed 10 years younger. What helped wasn't a medication. It wasn't a new mattress. It was simply choosing the right drink for her age and body. So, let's talk about what's really going on inside. You see, when you drink plain water before bed, several things happen. First, it dilutes key minerals like magnesium and potassium. These minerals are crucial for keeping your nervous system calm and your muscles relaxed during sleep. Without them, you might feel jittery, tense, or restless, even if you're tired. Second, water triggers your bladder. And after 60, your bladder doesn't hold liquid the same way it used to. Even a small amount can send a strong wake up signal. Third, you interrupt your deep sleep cycles. That's the stage of sleep where your brain clears out toxins, where your body repairs tissues, and your immune system resets. Every time you wake up at night, even for a minute, you pull yourself out of this important healing stage. Over time, that adds up. Less deep sleep means less memory retention, slower recovery, higher blood pressure, and yes, faster aging. But here's the good news. You don't need to stop drinking fluids at night completely. You just need to drink smarter. There are drinks you can have before bed that won't trigger wake-ups. Instead, they'll support deeper, more restful sleep. These drinks contain nutrients your body actually needs in the evening. Things like magnesium to relax your muscles, tryptophan to boost melatonin, and glycine to cool the body and slow your heart rate. When combined properly, they don't just help you fall asleep faster. They help you stay asleep longer and wake up with more energy, sharper thinking, and better moods. In a moment, I'll share the top 5 bedtime drinks that are backed by science and work specifically for people over 60. But first, let this sink in. If you've been waking up around 2 o'clock or 3 a.m., if you've been feeling tired despite getting enough sleep, if your memory feels foggy or your mood feels low, it might not be your age. It might not be stress. It might just be the wrong drink at the wrong time. Now imagine what your nights could look like with uninterrupted, deep, healing sleep. Imagine waking up feeling like yourself again without pills, without side effects, just by changing one evening habit. It's not too late to fix this. And it starts with one smart switch. In the next section, I'll show you exactly what to drink instead and how to make it part of your nightly routine. Stick around, your best sleep might be just 1 cup away. Now that we understand how plain water at night can disrupt your sleep, let's talk about what to drink instead. Because the right bedtime drink doesn't just hydrate you, it nourishes your nervous system, relaxes your muscles, and gently prepares your body for deep, uninterrupted rest. There are 5 simple, natural drinks I recommend to many patients. They're backed by research, they're safe, and most importantly, they work with your body, not against it. Let's start with the first one. Warm almond milk, unsweetened. This is one of the easiest and most effective options. Almond milk contains natural magnesium, which helps relax tight muscles and calm the nervous system. It also provides tryptophan, an amino acid that turns into serotonin and then into melatonin, your body's natural sleep hormone. But here's where it really helps. Almond milk also keeps your blood sugar stable. That matters more than you might think. If your blood sugar drops too low at night, your body releases adrenaline. And that sudden jolt can wake you up. A recent study found that older adults who drank warm almond milk before bed increased their deep sleep time by 22 minutes and had 30% fewer nighttime awakenings. To prepare it, warm up 4 to 5 ounces, not too hot. Just cozy. Add a pinch of cinnamon if you like. Drink it 60 to 90 minutes before bed, giving your body time to absorb it before you lie down. Next, let's talk about a classic. Chamomile tea, properly steeped. You've probably heard that chamomile helps with sleep. But it's not just a tradition. Science explains why. Chamomile contains apigenin, a compound that activates GABA receptors in your brain. GABA is like your body's natural brake pedal. It slows things down, tells your brain it's safe to rest, and eases you out of that racing thought state. Chamomile also improves blood flow to the brain and relaxes the tiny vessels that can tighten with age or stress. In one study, older adults who drank chamomile tea every night fell asleep faster, woke up less, and described their sleep as deeper and more refreshing. To get the full benefits, steep a high-quality chamomile tea bag in hot water for 5 to 7 minutes. Then let it cool slightly and sip slowly about 45 minutes before bed. Add a thin slice of ginger for warmth and digestion, but skip the sugar or honey. We want to keep blood sugar steady. Now here's one that surprises most people. Warm coconut water. Yes, coconut water. But not cold from the fridge. Warmed slightly and taken in small amounts. Coconut water is naturally rich in potassium and magnesium, which help prevent muscle cramps, calm the nerves, and support a steady heartbeat. It also contains a little sodium, just enough to balance your electrolytes without overloading your system. What's more, coconut water keeps your bladder relaxed through the night, helping reduce those sudden bathroom wake-ups. Mix 3 to 4 ounces of pure coconut water with an equal amount of warm water. Drink it slowly about 1 hour before bed. You can add a slice of ginger if you like. Just remember, don't drink it cold, and don't drink a big glass. Small portions work best. Now, let's move to one of the most powerful natural remedies for sleep: golden milk with black pepper. Golden milk gets its name from turmeric, which contains curcumin, a compound that lowers inflammation and reduces nighttime stress levels. This is especially helpful if you experience tension, restlessness, or joint discomfort that makes it hard to fall asleep. But here's the key: curcumin works best when combined with black pepper. Black pepper contains piperine, which boosts curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. Curcumin also helps calm the HPA axis, the stress circuit between your brain and adrenal glands. When this system is balanced, cortisol levels drop at night and melatonin can rise naturally. To make golden milk, mix half a teaspoon of turmeric powder with a pinch of black pepper into 5 ounces of warm almond, oat, or walnut milk. Stir until smooth. Sip it slowly about an hour before bed. It's relaxing, grounding, and many people report it helps them stay asleep longer without the tossing and turning. Finally, here's one of the most underrated, but deeply effective, bedtime drinks: warm gelatin or bone broth. This one's all about glycin, a natural amino acid that your body loves at night. Glycin slows your heart rate. It lowers your core body temperature, a key signal that it's time to sleep. And it boosts slow-wave sleep, the deepest, most restorative stage. Glycin also supports your brain's night shift when it clears out waste proteins linked to memory problems. At the same time, it supports collagen repair, joint health, and tissue rebuilding. To prepare, dissolve 1 teaspoon of unflavored gelatin powder in 4 ounces of warm water. Stir until fully smooth. Or heat up 4 ounces of low-sodium bone broth. Sip it gently, and avoid eating food with it to let the amino acids absorb properly. This drink is especially helpful if you wake up feeling stiff, achy, or mentally foggy. So now you've got 5 powerful bedtime drinks, each with their own unique benefits. You don't need to try them all at once. Just pick the one that feels easiest to start with. Try it for a week. Stick with it. Then decide if you want to explore another option. What matters most isn't perfection. It's consistency. Give your body the right signals, the right nutrients, and a calm evening routine, and it will respond. In the next section, we'll talk about how to use these drinks the right way, when to drink them, how much, and what to avoid to get the full benefits. Because sometimes, it's not just what you drink. It's how you drink that makes the difference between waking up tired and waking up truly refreshed. Now that you know which drinks can help you sleep better, let's talk about how to actually use them the right way. Because even the best bedtime drink won't work if it's used the wrong way. Timing, portion size, and a few small habits around it can make all the difference. First, keep the portion small. You don't need a big mug or a full glass. 4 to 5 ounces is enough. Just enough to deliver the nutrients your body needs, without overfilling your bladder and causing those early morning wake-ups. Next, time it right. Don't drink it right before getting into bed. That's a common mistake. Instead, have your drink about 60 to 90 minutes before bedtime. This gives your body time to absorb the nutrients, settle your nervous system, and gives you a final chance to use the bathroom before sleep. Now, here's something that most people overlook. Only try one drink at a time. I know it can be tempting to try a few at once, but the best way to know what works for your body is to stick with one drink for a full week. Give your body time to adjust. Then you'll know if it's really helping. If not, you can try another. Let's talk about movement. After you finish your drink, do a few minutes of gentle stretching. Nothing intense. Just something to let go of tension from your neck, shoulders, back. This helps your body shift from alert mode into rest mode. Stretching after drinking signals to your brain that the day is ending and it's time to wind down. Now here's a big one: avoid sugar. Don't add honey or sweeteners to your drink. Even natural sugar can cause a spike in blood glucose, followed by a crash, and that can trigger stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. Those are the exact things we're trying to avoid when it's time to sleep. Finally, build a routine. Go to bed around the same time each night. Drink your evening drink at the same time. Stretch, unwind, and keep the environment calm and quiet. Your body loves patterns. And when you stick to one, your sleep hormones respond better, your nervous system calms faster, and sleep comes more naturally. All of these small steps, the right portion, the right timing, gentle movement, no sugar, and a calm routine, they work together. They turn your bedtime drink into a signal, a message to your body that it's safe to rest, to heal, and to sleep deeply. In the final part of this video, we'll talk about what kind of results to expect, how soon you might feel them, and how to know it's working. Because when sleep improves, everything else begins to feel better too. Just because you're getting older doesn't mean you have to accept restless nights. Your body still knows how to sleep deeply. It still wants to heal, to restore, to recharge. But sometimes it just needs a little help. Not from pills or quick fixes, but from simple habits, from smarter choices, from listening to what your body is really asking for. For many people over 60, the answer starts with one change, replacing that plain glass of water before bed with something your body can actually use. Something that relaxes your muscles, supports your brain, and helps you stay asleep, not just fall asleep. Because real rest isn't just about time spent in bed. It's about the quality of your sleep. And when you sleep well, everything improves. Your energy, your focus, your mood, your health. You wake up feeling clearer, more steady, more alive. So tonight, try something different. Skip the water. Choose a drink that supports your sleep instead of disturbing it. Let your brain rest. Let your heart slow down. Give your body the deep sleep it's been asking for. You deserve to wake up feeling good again. You deserve mornings that start with energy, not exhaustion. If you found this helpful, give this video a thumbs up and share it with someone you care about. Someone who might also be struggling to sleep through the night. And leave a comment below. Let me know which drink you're going to try first. Will it be almond milk? Chamomile, golden milk? And don't forget to subscribe to Healthy Being because better sleep, better health, and better days start with small, smart habits. Take care of yourself. Rest well tonight. Sweet dreams.